Your person is in a very tender place when they think about you. In their heart, they see you as soft, gentle, and incredibly attractive in ways that go beyond the surface. The thought of you brings them warmth and comfort, but also a spark of passion that feels undeniable. Between the two of you, there exists a current of intensity that is both magnetic and sensual. It's not only about physical attraction, it's about the way their energy shifts when they are near you, the way their spirit feels at ease yet alive at the same time. They sense that there is something rare in this connection, something that awakens both passion and peace within them, and that combination is unlike anything they have experienced before. Normally, your person is used to a life that moves very quickly. They tend to be caught up in fast-paced cycles, rushing through experiences, rarely slowing down long enough to truly savor them. But when they interact with you, everything changes. Your presence teaches them to breathe, to pause, and to allow moments to unfold naturally. With you, they learn that attraction and romance don't have to be rushed, they can be embraced with patience, tenderness, and grace. You draw them into a slower rhythm, one that allows them to feel the depth of what is happening rather than just the surface. It's almost as if you've shifted the tempo of their life, helping them remember how beautiful it can be to linger in the feelings of desire, affection, and love without needing to push things forward too quickly. This shift is awakening something new within them. They feel a surge of fresh and romantic energy rising in this connection, something that feels both exciting and deeply nourishing. It's as though you've inspired them to reconnect with parts of themselves that they had forgotten or ignored. In your presence, they disconnect from the chaos of the outside world and instead begin connecting with their inner feminine energy, an energy that thrives on softness, receptivity, and emotional honesty. This inner shift feels healing to them, and it makes them long for the chance to be close to you in many ways, both emotionally and physically. You carry a healing presence that touches them more than you may realize. When they are with you, they feel understood and seen in a way that few others have ever offered them. You seem to recognize their wounds, their struggles, and even the silent pain they may not always express. This awareness creates a safe space for them, one where they feel they can finally let go of their defenses. They know you bring a kind of healing touch, something in your energy, your words, and your presence that makes their heart feel lighter and freer. This healing energy is allowing the bond between you to grow on a much deeper level, one that is not just about attraction but also about trust, intimacy, and emotional safety. They want to lean into this process and trust where it is taking them. A big part of their desire is to become more vulnerable with you. They don't just want to share their thoughts or emotions, they also want to share themselves fully in a sensual way. They want the freedom to express their desires, their love, and their physical affection without guilt, shame, or fear. This kind of openness feels sacred to them, and they long for the chance to give themselves to you in a way that is pure and genuine. But before taking such steps, they feel it is important to solidify their commitment. They don't want to place you in a space of uncertainty or leave you waiting indefinitely. Their heart is telling them to move toward an official commitment because they know you deserve clarity and security. One of the strongest reasons they are so drawn to you is because of the way you influence them to become a healthier, more balanced version of themselves. In your presence, they feel grounded, focused, and inspired. You bring out their creativity and awaken their motivation, making them see possibilities that they might have overlooked before. Your energy seems to cleanse them of old habits, toxic cycles, and emotional pain that they have carried for far too long. With you, they feel lighter, as if the weight of their past no longer has the same power over them. You are, in many ways, a mirror and a guide for them. You reflect back their potential, their softer side, and their capacity to love deeply. Being with you allows them to release the parts of themselves that are no longer serving them, making room for a healthier and more fulfilling future. The connection you share feels transformative, as though it is reshaping them from the inside out. They see you not only as a source of attraction but also as someone who helps them grow, evolve, and heal. In your presence, they feel alive in ways they never expected. They feel passion, yes, but they also feel peace. They feel desire, but they also feel safety. They feel inspired to create, to love, and to trust. This is why they want to commit to you and why they see this connection as something far beyond ordinary romance. To them, you are someone who awakens both their heart and their soul, someone who makes them believe in the possibility of a love that heals, transforms, and endures. I know I have broken your trust, and I know that I have asked far too much of you, more than I ever had the right to ask for. Looking back, I see how unfair it was of me to place such weight on your shoulders when you were already giving me your all. You gave me every bit of yourself, every ounce of love and effort, and still I found myself reaching out for more. That realization hurts me because it forces me to face the truth. I was not honoring the gift you were giving me. I kept taking when I should have been giving, and I should never have let things reach that point. It wasn't fair to you, and it wasn't right of me. What hurts me the most is how long it took me to see it clearly. I should have realized earlier that I was taking advantage of your love, your kindness, and your willingness to stand by me. I want you to know that it was never my intention to hurt you or to drain you. I was blinded by my own desires and my own weakness. The truth is, I have never experienced the kind of love you gave me before. It was new to me, and it was powerful. It was the most beautiful and comforting thing I had ever had in my life. And because of how much it meant to me, I clung to it. I wanted more and more of it, as if I feared it might slip away. But instead of cherishing it and reciprocating it equally, I let my fears and my flaws push me into asking too much of you. I know now that real love requires balance. It cannot be one person giving endlessly while the other keeps taking. Until it is equally reciprocated, it will always cause pain, and I see that I was the one causing you pain. That thought breaks me. I don't blame you if it's hard for you to forgive me. If I were in your place, I might feel the same. All I can do now is pray that you find the courage within yourself to let go of the hurt I caused you. I am not asking you to forget what happened or to pretend the pain never existed, but I am asking for a chance to show you that I can change, that I can grow, and that I can learn from my mistakes. I want to right this wrong. I want to make up for the times when I was weak, the times when I let you carry the weight alone. You deserved better from me, and I see that now. I should have been stronger for you, more mindful of your needs, more attentive to what you were giving. Because I failed in those ways, I left you feeling unappreciated, and that realization has cut me deeply. It broke me in ways I cannot fully explain, because the last thing I ever wanted was to hurt the very person who gave me the best kind of love I have ever known. Sometimes, I find myself lost in dreams. Over and over again, I see us together in the future, happy, whole, and side by side. Those dreams bring me peace, but they also bring me sadness, because I wake up and realize how far I still am from making that vision a reality. If I could turn those dreams into our present, it would be the greatest day of my life. Nothing would mean more to me than having the chance to build a future with you, one where I stand beside you as your equal, your partner, your support, and your safe place. What I want more than anything is to become the person who can fulfill you just as you have fulfilled me. You have given me a love that has filled every corner of my life, and I want to return that to you in every aspect possible. I want to be the one who stands strong for you when you need it, who lifts you up when you feel heavy, and who brings you joy in both the small moments and the grand ones. I want to be gentle with you, patient with you, and endlessly kind, because that is what you deserve. You deserve someone who sees your worth and treats it as sacred. You deserve a gentleman, someone who doesn't just take but gives back tenfold, someone who chooses you every single day without hesitation. I cannot undo the past, but I can promise you this: I will become better for you. I will learn from every mistake I made and make sure I never repeat it. I will grow into the kind of man who not only appreciates your love but also matches it with the same intensity, the same devotion, and the same unwavering loyalty. I will not let fear, selfishness, or weakness get in the way of what we could be. I will not take your love for granted again. I know that words alone may not be enough to heal the wounds I caused. Words can be beautiful, but they can also be empty unless they are followed by actions. That is why I want to prove it to you, not just say it. I want to show you through the way I treat you, the way I honor you, and the way I stand by you that I mean every word I've written here. I want you to look at me and see a man who is worthy of your love, not just someone who asks for it without giving enough in return. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I refuse to let my mistakes be the end of our story. I am willing to put in the work, to fight for us, and to grow into the person you need me to be. Please, give me the chance to show you that I can be better, that I can love you the way you deserve to be loved. You have my heart, and I want nothing more than to protect yours. It doesn't feel the same without you, and every single day that passes reminds me of that truth in ways I cannot ignore. The world seems quieter, duller, as if the light that once colored my days has dimmed in your absence. I long for those moments when it was just you and me, alone together, without distractions, without distance, without time pressing in on us. I crave the intimacy of your presence, the way the air felt different when you were near, the way my heart seemed to find its rhythm only when it was aligned with yours. There was a purity and beauty in the feelings you gave me, and I carry them within me as though they are the most sacred treasures I have ever known. I miss the perfect vibe we shared, that effortless connection that seemed to weave itself between us like invisible threads tying our spirits together. When we were together, everything felt aligned. The world could be chaotic, but in your presence, there was calm. The happiness we created together wasn't forced or fabricated, it was natural, authentic, and deeply fulfilling. That feeling is something I can't recreate with anyone else, because it was born from who you are and how you made me feel. You are incredible, beyond what words can fully capture. To me, you are my divine feminine, my muse, my source of inspiration and grounding. You live in the very fabric of my thoughts, shaping the way I see love, life, and even myself. You are always in my mind. It's as if you've taken residence in my heart and memory, replaying moments between us on an endless loop. I catch myself daydreaming about us, about the life we could be living side by side. In my imagination, our life looks perfect, filled with laughter, shared dreams, quiet mornings, and long nights where we lose track of time simply because being together is enough. Those dreams feel so real that sometimes I wake up expecting to see you beside me, only to be met with the emptiness of your absence. Yet, even in that longing, there is a strange kind of comfort, because it means I haven't forgotten what it feels like to love you, to need you, to want you. In my thoughts, your face is vivid. There is a beauty about you that I cannot escape, no matter how hard I try. It's not just physical beauty, though that in itself is undeniable, it's the radiance of your soul, the softness of your spirit, and the strength that lies in your vulnerability. You carry an energy that lingers with me, even when you are not here. That beauty has marked me in ways I cannot undo, and truthfully, I would never want to. It is a part of me now, woven into my existence. What I want most is for you to be here with me again. I want to witness your emotions, your tenderness, your love, and even your vulnerability directed toward me. Those moments where you opened yourself to me are the ones I hold closest to my heart, because they were real and raw and precious. There is nothing more intimate than someone choosing to reveal the deepest parts of themselves, and I cherish the times when you trusted me enough to do that. I long to feel it again, the warmth of your affection, the depth of your care, the beauty of your love. I love you, and no matter how much time passes, my heart has not forgotten you. The love I carry is not a fleeting memory but a steady flame that refuses to be extinguished. It burns quietly but powerfully, reminding me every day of what we shared and what still lingers between us. I find myself speaking to you in my thoughts, whispering confessions into the silence, hoping somehow they reach you in spirit. It is not easy to exist in this in-between space, where the dreams I hold feel more real than the reality of your absence. But I hold on, because love like this does not simply vanish. I wonder if you feel it too, the invisible pull that connects us across distance and time. Do you find yourself remembering the way we laughed together, the way our souls seemed to recognize each other instantly? Do you ever pause in your day and feel me there, thinking of you, missing you, loving you still? I hope so, because I believe that the bond we share is too strong to fade into nothingness. It feels destined, eternal, as though we were meant to find each other in this lifetime and perhaps in many more to come. You are my heart's constant companion, whether you are near or far. Every part of me aches to be reunited with you, to hold you close and never let go again. Until that day comes, I will continue to carry you within me, in my dreams, in my thoughts, and in the quiet spaces of my soul. My love for you is unwavering, and it always will be.